Righto guys, Doss here, and
Whether you got a 2 horsepower or a 200, if you want to look after all things marine, you need Salty Captain. For the last few days, me and the boys have been flocking the absolute, well, you know what, out of this little tinny. And it's starting to show. This thing is filthy. We've been up the straights, down the creeks, all over, and it's time to give this thing a proper good clean up.
let's get into this bucket and see what's in here. First up, we've got the salt wash. We're going to dive into all these products pretty soon, but for now, let's just check what's in here. We've got a chamois. It's a long time since I've seen a legit chamois, but here's one if that's what you're into. We've got the Captain's Musket. That's a soap dispensing hose head. Real handy stuff. The Captain's Seal anti-rust and corrosion spray. That is for coating your engine and anything you don't want rusting. And we've got the Drip Dry. Just the post-wash hydro coat, and that makes water just bead straight off. Also, we've got a couple of spray nozzles that fit straight in these if you want to run them. Salty Captain brush here. All that out of the way. Let's get into the job of cleaning this boat.
Let's bust open this musket and see if we can get it together.
Bits coming out everywhere. We've got the Captain's Musket unboxed. The important thing to do, which we found out, is to put these seals in. There's an O-ring type seal goes in here, one on the outside of here, and then also one under there where the hose fitting goes. Otherwise, it does leak if you don't put the seals in, funnily enough. We know that now, and I'll put it together. Nothing technical about fitting this together, and this we're going to have to put some soap in. So let's get the salt wash out and have a look at that before we put it in here. Alright, now the next thing to do is fill the gun up with the salt spray. This stuff is good for cleaning pretty much anything marine. Spray it on, leave it 30 to 60 seconds and hose it back off, and it's supposed to take all the salt with it. I haven't used this before, so we're about to give it our first go. Depending on how much you need, we got the measurements on the musket here. We don't really run like that, we're just gonna, I don't know, run about that much. It's not that big of a boat. I reckon we'll get it done. Let's chuck that back on. Chuck this on the musket. And let's get this gear out of the boat and get this on the hose. Let's go. It's got a few different settings here. We've got it off currently. We can just spray a bit of water and then we can mix the soap in. Way on the boat. You can actually see it reacting. You can see we've got a bit of a water line staying here on the back of the boat. While this is still wet with the salt wash, we're going to give it a scrub with the brush. Just see if we can, yeah, look, that's taking that straight off. Very little effort. And this is going to be the best this boat's ever looked. Well, since I've had it anyway. That's unreal. Right, I'm going to get the rest of this dirty water line, and then we're going to rinse the rest of this salt wash off and see how it done. Alright, now I know why there's a hose nozzle, because this has still got soap in it. We've got more of the boat to do, but we want to give it a rinse, so it's come with this. Save you digging around for your mum's out of the garden. Let's give her a quick one of these.
Yeah, we just did one side of the boat so we can have a bit of a comparison, and it really stands out on this electric.
Right, this side of the boat is cleaner than it's been in a long time. While I get in and wash the other side, I'll let Trudy Bobby show you what the next product's like.
Captain's Seal anti-corrosion spray. Let's throw it on. Regular applications of Captain's Seal will keep this motor corrosion free.
See these latches on my anchor well? They don't stay down anymore because they're corroded. Needed a bit of this on it. Righto folks, when it comes to drying a boat, this little tinny we use for crabbing and casting it's no show pony, but if you wanted to, if you had a painted, certainly give it a chamois if that's something you're into. One comes in the kit, the old big sham. But for me, I'll be more about this, the Drip Dry. It's a hydrophobic coating, you spray it on and it drips off. There's no painted surfaces. I'm not sure if you should put it on electrics like the big Garmin up there, but we are going to spray it on the water snake because, you know, it's a water snake. I'm sure it'll be fine. Run this through the Captain's Musket, but we're only doing something small here, so we're going to use this. It comes included in the pack. We might as well give it a go, and we're just going to give this a quick coat. One thing to know about this Drip Dry, you spray it on, then you wash it straight off. You don't let it dry on there. You don't do it in the sun. We see the water bead off. I mean, it does what it says. You should know, guys. We've got the full kit here from Salty Captain. It all comes in this bucket. The gun, awesome applicator. We've got the two little spray-on products, the big wash. These are actually all great. But yeah, if I had to pick one thing, it's a cool bucket. I'll put the cast net in that. So yeah, get around it, guys. Salty Captain. Keep your boat running ship shape.